Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video is going to be one of my best ones in a long time because, as you can see on the screen, I was able to finish top 50 in the entire world in the most recent global tournament using 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the game. So I was actually able to rank number 32 in the entire world with 34 wins, and this is going to be my second best global tournament finish in Clash Royale, and by extension my second best achievement and finish overall of all time. So this was done with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, which is not the best in the meta, which does make me even more proud of how I was able to perform, because it was honestly not a very easy task to accomplish. I had to beat numerous hard counters on the way up, including but not limited to Giant Graveyard and Goblin Drill Spam. Unfortunately, I was one win away from beating my best of 22, which was also with 34 wins, but it is what it is. I still did my best, and unfortunately I'm also not going to get anything new on my profile for this finish. I already have a max GT badge, and number 32 is not going to beat out a number 22 badge, but nonetheless, this is a phenomenal record that I am still super proud and ecstatic to have achieved. So today's video is going to be an absolute banger, chronicling my final wins that got me here, and I'll showcase my journey on the way up. So just sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy. Alright guys, today I'm picking up exactly where I left off in the last video. I was able to reach a beautiful starting record of 25 wins and 0 losses in the global tournament with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. So today I'm continuing the grind, going to be trying to get my way up there. I feel like this is a really good start, so I have a lot of potential with this run. Let me just see if I can do my best. I know I titled the last video Godlike 3.0 Xbow Cycle gameplay, which I usually do reserve for special guests such as Betfus and Titan, but honestly, I've just been playing so well this recent GT that I was just like, you know what? I've kind of earned it at this point. I got a comment being like, wow, the dude's calling his own gameplay godlike, but honestly, I deserve it at this point. Like, I've actually just been playing out of my mind, so really happy with how I've been performing. Hopefully I can keep it up today and just get all the way up there. I've reached 30 wins, I think, 3 or so times before. So today, actually, I think 4 times maybe, because I've gotten 3 global tourney emotes, I believe. We have Legendary Pop, SK, and my other account. Yeah, that's 3 times. And there was another time, actually. So 4 times I've reached 30 wins, excuse me, with 3.0. And so today I'll be trying to do that again. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd go for the Evo Bomber. That should only get 1 bounce on the tower, so we're fine. I can actually go in. Goes for a really aggressive drill plus... okay, actually the log as well was aggressive, but the Bomber's still alive. Gonna log anyways. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but I'm gonna Knight to predict the Tesla. Beautiful catch. Yeah, I had a feeling that that was like the only play he had, because Mighty Miner would obviously not actually do anything on top of the Xbow. Actually, I don't even know if he has a Mighty Miner, does he? I'm kind of tripping right now. Either way, the only real acceptable play was a Tesla in that case, so Knight was a giveaway play, like a no-brainer play rather. I just kind of had to do it, and I caught it. So we're going to trade a lot of damage. I like to call this simplification, where, you know, we're kind of trading an equal or greater amount of... Yeah, he does have a Mighty Miner. An equal or greater amount of damage. Like, either we deal the same damage to each other, or I deal more than him, and either way, that's pretty much worth it for me. Evo Tesla is fine. Definitely going to have to let that go. That is one battle you cannot win against an Evo Tesla. Gonna Knight as well. Actually, he has a Bomber. I'm going to predict it with a Tesla right now, because that is a very obvious play. Yup, what did I tell you guys? Beautiful catch on my end. Again, I'm just really playing out of my mind right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to keep it up. So I can't really Expo into that Tesla yet. I might have to wait till it dies and then I can go in. So I'll split my archers. Actually, yeah, he's being a bit too aggressive right now with his predictions, and this is something that you have to catch on as an Expo player, or catch on to, where people start being really aggressive with their predictions and they try and really just get you, like especially lava players. They try and just predict everything at the bridge to catch an Expo. If you're just really patient and you don't go in as eagerly as they want you to, then you will really have them playing your game, and that's exactly what you want. So Evo Tesla putting in work. This is going to be a good game in a second here. Just going to get back to his second Expo, and I'll go for that right about now. There's no way he can stop this dual lane pressure, or not even dual lane. It's like 2 Expos in the same lane. It's like a double onslaught of pressure. Yeah, there's no way the dude is stopping that. GG's, beautiful win against Drill. Honestly, not the easiest of matchups, but I tend to win this way more often than not, just because I feel like I have a lot more experience than these players in the matchup. I feel like from Drill side I would win that way more often than lose, but other Drill players don't play it as perfectly as they should be. Alright guys, into our next game against P.E.K.K.A x Kane, 26-0 now. This is literally a flawless start. Like, you could not ask for a better start. 0 losses. There's genuinely nothing better than that. I also find it pretty funny, because sometimes I get a comment in my videos like, hey SK, why don't you show your losses? Like, we want to see losses too. And I mean, I understand. I do try and do that as much as I can as well, if it's like relevant to the video. At the same time though, if I just don't lose, there is quite literally nothing to show. So anyways, let's see what we're up against. Tesla plus Bomber. Looks like Goblin, yeah, Goblin Drill again. What did I tell you guys? This deck is literally everywhere right now. Gonna go for the log. Ooh, perfect. The Ice Spirit jumps, which I think we avoided a Goblin stab, if I'm not mistaken, because that was just a really beautiful little micro interaction. I actually think Drill is pretty annoying, obviously, but the Dagger Duchess Tower Troop is a very good counter to the Drill, because all you really have to do is log at the right time, and you will full counter it, whereas with the Princess Tower, you can't really do that. I'm not going to overcommit to this. I actually could have gone Knight plus Log, maybe, especially because he already cycled a Delivery. But in single, especially when they overcommit to your Expo like that, like, you know, I spent 6, he spent 8, you're pretty much not going to break through that. Like, against a Knight Tesla, Valk Tesla, Mighty Miner Tesla, it's pretty much always worth it just giving it up, actually. So I'm going to go for a Tesla right now to activate King. Okay, wow, that really just screwed me over. I tried to activate, I got the timing and placement correct, but looks like my tower just decided to target the Bomber first for whatever reason, so that's a bit unfortunate, but again, it is what it is. Stuff happens. Gonna go for my Evo Arches right now to melt this Mighty. Ooh, he has an Evo Tesla. See, unfortunately, I still can't do anything about that. I'm kind of surprised he's already back to his Evo Tesla. I guess I've been pretty aggressive with my Xbows because, yeah, I did go for one right at the start, and he Tesla'd on that, so he is back to his Evo Tesla. I guess the good news, though, is that he's not back to it now, nor is he back to his Evo Bomber, so he's going to have to play 2 more Teslas before getting back to his next Evo one, and 1 more Bomber. Honestly, guys, I still find it ridiculous that Bomber is only 1 Evo cycle, but I mean, it is what it is. So in this matchup, yeah, this is like the same matchup as last time, where it's Drill spam with a Mighty Miner. Like, it's usually harder when they have a Mighty, because they do have a tank for your Expo. Gonna actually commit to this Expo, by the way. I'm gonna log as well. I think we can maybe get something happening. Never mind, Evo Bomber gonna shut down all my hopes and dreams, because that card destroys Expo as well. Like, it can even double bounce on an Expo and just shut it down, so nothing is really happening there. I have to get back to a Knight for this Drill, and I think we're not really gonna get too much. Actually, the Ice Spirit, wow, my Ice Spirits have been on point right now. I'm going to go in, I'm going to Evo Tesla as well to predict his Tesla. Beautiful. He does go for the Mighty. I'll log to reset the Mighty's charge up, and then I can go Archers as well, maybe get a small lock. He does have to poison. We should still get a tiny one. No, gets the Bomber down. So yeah, as you can see, if they just defend well, like I hit an Evo Tesla, I still can't break through. That's why Drill is really not that good of a matchup if they know what they're doing, because quite frankly, you should never break through. Even if they don't really get much damage, you don't either, so that's the problem. Ooh, he just overcommitted though. He went for the log plus Drill. I'm just going to go for my own log. Perfect timing, as you can see. Evo Archers to melt this. Oh, he has the Evo Bomber, though. I'm going to Ice Spirit. I think we can maybe still get a small lock right now if I'm lucky. Yeah, because we do kill the Mighty in time. We do get a tiny lock. Finally. It's been like 3,000 years, but we do get a connection. Going to go in again, keep the pressure up. I believe he's back to Evo Tesla right about now. So, okay, actually, I'm tripping. He just went for one, the most recent sequence. What am I talking about? But no Evo Bomber this time, so that's a big help. Gonna to predict one. Does go for the poison. I'm gonna Ice Spirit to cut this out of range. Okay, kind of messed that up, but it's fine. Honestly, guys, this is looking pretty tense. Like, he has a damage lead, a pretty comfortable one in both lanes. He goes for Prediction Tesla, though. That's really bad. I'm going to go in the right, because that was at a pretty low amount of Elixir. Like, I think that was a bit of a... I mean, that was a decent play, but it was a bit ambitious as well. I'm going to Evo Tesla. Unfortunately, I think he's going to get back to his poison and just poison me out. Like, it's so frustrating. Yeah. Oh, we still get a lock, though. Hold up. Gonna stack Archers, and I think I have to go in the right now because the Tesla is still sitting there in the left. I just can't go into that, honestly. Gonna Knight to protect, and my Evo Tesla melts his Skellies, which is good. Unfortunately, the Bomber's gonna shut my Expo down, but I can get back to another Expo in the left here. The dual lane pressure is really key. Knight to predict, perfect. We did catch the Tesla very last second, but we still caught it. Gonna log. Oh, beautiful log. This should be a log if I'm not mistaken. Like that. Come on, everything melted. Yes, we finally get one. Wow, guys, I really had to work for that lock. Like, Jesus Christ, that was tough. But we do get one, and that should be good game at this point. Gonna Fireball Tower. Okay, it's not good game because we actually don't have that much of a considerable damage lead. We still have a pretty decent one. I mean, this should be game if I just defend his next pushes pretty well. Evo Bomber comes down. I'm going to go for the Ice Spirit Skellies for the Drill. That should full counter if not mistaken. And then we get another lock. Beautiful stuff. Great comeback in triple. We were losing pretty much the whole game. But if you just keep your composure and play good offense, that's how you break through in this matchup. You will notice I was playing super aggro because this is simply not a matchup that you just play defensively in. You really have to play aggressively and try and break through, because if you let them play their game at their pace, they're just going to get you. So that's going to be a perfect 27-0. This is probably one of my best GT starts in a long time. I don't think I've had this perfect of a start. Look at that. 0 losses in a sea of 5 losses. That is just so satisfying. Such an amazing feeling. Of course, we can't stop here, though. Alright guys, so next match against a Korean player. Ooh, I can actually read his name. If I'm not mistaken, that says Tae-yo. Or Tae-o? Okay, wait, why am I lagging? Hold up, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to reload the game. Wait, I can't believe I just started a game and I'm already lagging out. Like, are you serious? And it's not even loading now. Oh my god, I'm actually going to get my first loss to lag. You cannot be real right now. I'm going to turn my data off and go back to Wi-Fi, I guess. I mean, I usually... Dude, what is going on? I usually play on data when I'm playing, like, really important situations because I just can't afford to lose by a disconnect. But now it's the other way around. My data screwed me over. Okay, thank god. Looks like he went for something on my right side tower, like a spell. It's Lava Hound. Okay, I'm going to go Xbow. Anyway, yeah, the guy's name is Tae-o, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna Skelly's Ice Spirit to retarget this eye drag off my Xbow for a little bit at least. That was a pretty big commitment though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might be in trouble right now. Because I don't know how I'm going to defend this huge push. Like, Lava Hound is actually really broken right now, guys, because the Dagger Duchess is pretty weak against it. As you can see, the lava soaks up every single dagger, and then she's just stuck reloading. It's pretty tough. I'm going to late Tesla for the Loon, get my archers down. I think we got him with this defense. Going to Knight. Actually, I think... Yeah, I think I can Knight, because my archers are alive and doing well. I don't think I have to Fireball, so in that regard, we're fine. We're actually going to come out quite a bit on top of that interaction. I thought it would be a lot worse than it was, but that was a really good trick. As you can see, it's very crucial to get that Tesla placement and timing off, where you want to target the balloon first before getting the Lava Hound, because the balloon is a bigger threat. The Lava Hound simply tanking for it. It's going to Xbow. He doesn't have anything for this WoW, so I'm actually going to get a nice lock. I'm going to let this go, I think. I don't want to overcommit to the bomber. I guess I can, like, Ice Spirit for it to make sure I take the tower. That's probably worth it, actually, just in case, you know, I didn't get it. Like, I think it would definitely just be worth taking the tower, especially because we are heading into double now. I'm gonna get my evil archers down. They should melt everything, unless he has a fireball for them, which hopefully he doesn't. Okay, arrow zap. He actually does go for the arrow zap. I'll get my fireball down and Ice Spirit to keep my Tesla alive. Yes, we do. Beautiful. Ice Spirit was not necessary, but yeah, that's definitely GG now, because there's no way this guy is going to break through. That was a really clean defense. Gets the Lava Hound down. Actually pretty annoying because my tower is at 0 charge right now. Gonna get my knight down though to protect this. And Evo Bomber. I'm actually gonna commit to that. I'm gonna go log plus Ice Spirit because I want to kill that. Like, I'm fine sacking my right side tower, honestly, just to make sure I take... Yeah, he wasted an Evo Zap. Really bad Zap. He probably should have gone all in, because now I know he's low on Elixir and he has like nothing ground based in hand. Look at this, guys. Evo Tesla's gonna pop off against the eye drag. I'm gonna retarget onto my Skellies. That was so nice. That's basically gonna be a good game. Wait, I can't get 3 crowned. Hold up. Let me fireball this just to be safe, I think. Wait, I missed the balloon. Oh my god, I almost got 3 crowned, but we are going to win against Lava Hound. That was really clutch. Honestly, guys, I was so nervous when I, like, lagged out at the start. I don't know what that was about. But thankfully, we were able to just keep our composure. The guy just leaked because he's playing Lava Hound, I guess. That was pretty blessed. And that's going to be 28-0. Okay, the game glitched. It says 29-0. I mean, if only, man. But that's still going to be 28-0. I mean, beautiful start once more. Like, literally no losses. You could not ask for a better start. I am definitely going to take that. Alright guys, into our next match against Light Pole. Gonna give him good luck as he gives it back. Let's see what this guy's gonna be running. Gonna start with the log. Pretty standard starting play. Ice Whiz is a card I have not seen in quite a while, actually. Just gonna split my archers. This could be Splash Yard, I guess, with the Ice Whiz. That's like the... Okay, Icebow, wow. Gonna get my low Knight down. I want to go like Knight Tesla, but I feel like he might Knight himself, so... I think it's a bit... I'll go for the Tesla. I'll fireball all of that. That's definitely a great fireball to take. Gonna Skellies as well to protect a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna defend that. So, pretty decent offense by him. We're actually against Icebow, guys. There's actually no way. Like, I can't believe Icebow is being used this high in the GT. Like, there's literally no one who plays Icebow at a high level except for Hunter. So, this guy must be pretty good to be at 28 wins with Icebow. That's very impressive. My goal right now is to try and get him in single elixir because... Oh, those are a pre-Tesla. I'll Expo opposite. That's like the only acceptable play in this situation because anything else just kind of feeds value. Because he went for a Tesla, his only counter to my Expo is the rocket, which basically means he's forced to rocket. He's very low in elixir, so he can't really get a tank down in time, and that's going to be a mini lock right there. So whenever they go for a pre-Tesla and mess up the prediction, which isn't even that big of a mess up, by the way, because they are playing with the Evo Tesla and Icebow, so... It's a pretty good play to pre-Tesla quite a lot of the time. But I usually just Xbow opposite in single elixir when they go for a Tesla like that. Like, it's just a pretty decent play. One of the only good ones anyways. So gonna go for the Ice Spirit in the back. Skellies, I'm just trying to cycle right now. I do have my Evo Archers. I can go in actually, and I can actually maybe get him right now because I can Knight to block, and then I can get my Evo Archers down. Yeah, because he goes for his Knight like that. I can get my Evo Archers to melt this Xbow. Look at that, guys. Beautiful range on them. And that's going to basically kill the Xbow to the point where I can get a small lock and a Skellies as well to protect. And that's going to be a connection. That might just be good game, honestly. Because, yeah, that's a lot of damage that he's taking. I think he has to NATO as well. He does not NATO, so calls a good game. Yeah, that's basically a good game. We're up like over 1,000 right now. So again, single elixir is like the key against Icebow because they have such a defensively oriented deck. They can like defend for ages. So you basically don't want to give them the opportunity to just defend the whole game. You kind of have to get them in single, which is what I tried to do in this game right now. And I think it's going to work out very well. Going to Ice Spirit plus late night. Wow, that Tesla got another hit. That's so unlucky. If it didn't, I might have gotten another small lock there, at least forced more elixir out. So that was pretty unfortunate. I think I might just chill right now. I don't really want to go in. Goes for a pretty bad Knight. I'm just going to stack Archers as well. Stacking Archers is pretty underrated play in this matchup. Goes for an Xbow. Let me go for my Tesla. And oh no, he has an Evo Tesla. Okay, that's really bad. I think I messed up, guys. Going to get my Evo Archers down. Hopefully I can get a lock right now. Or not a lock. Hopefully I can prevent his lock right now. Skellies as well. Okay, he's going to get a lock. I don't want to waste my Knight. I think I should have in hindsight. Oh, that was bad. I'm going to get my Evo Tesla down to reset at least. But he kind of got a lot of his damage back. That was not optimal. Like, yikes. That was okay. That was kind of tough. I can't even go in because he has that down. Just going to Knight the back, I guess. And yeah, like, I suppose a pretty tough matchup when you get into double because they have the Evo Tesla, which you have as well, but it just helps them so much, as you can see. When you don't have one and they do, you're kind of screwed over. Furthermore, they have the Evo Knight, which makes it really tough because that's a great tank against the Xbow. He actually goes for a Rocket Cycle, which I can't really blame him. That is sort of his win condition. At the same time, I cannot let it slide, though, so I'm just going to go in. Going to Fireball his Knight. Going to get a new pair of Archers down. And I think this is a dead Xbow, man. He kind of defended that well. And he's probably going to Rocket again, knowing him. Like, that's what this guy's been doing. Okay, he just goes for a Debo. Actually, that's pretty good. I think logging it wouldn't be the best. Actually, I think I have to log it. Like, I don't think it's a great play, but I need to get it off the board ASAP. He's probably going to rocket me. Yeah, he does. I mean, we just spent 6 for 6 technically. Like, he spent the rocket, I spent the Fireball log. But he also spent the Xbow, so he's down a bit of elixir right now. That said, again, Evo Knight is so annoying to deal with when you're playing Xbow. Like, it basically invalidates an entire Xbow. And unfortunately, the Archers die to the Knight, or to the Fireball plus log, so that's pretty tough as well. Gonna get a Fireball down. He's still Rocket Cycling me. I have to keep the pressure up, I think. I just can't really let him get away with this Rocket Cycle. Like, the only real move right now is offensive plays, so gonna go in again. Gonna Ice Spirit Skelly's Knight. Like, I'm just gonna keep going in. And, okay, he is... Wait, he's not playing anything. What? Okay. Maybe he panicked or I don't know, but I'll give him the well played because, you know, he did almost come back. Like, we had a great single elixir start, but thank God we were able to win because that was pretty stressful. Like, he was Rocket Cycling me. It was really catching up, so really happy with that win against Icebow. That's going to be 29-1. I did get one loss against a really impossible drill matchup with Golden Knight, so... My first loss in the GT, unfortunately, guys. But it wasn't really easy. It was the Golden Knight, Evo Knight. So not really shamed about that. Ashamed. But let's keep it going. Alright, guys, in the next match against a Japanese player. This is for 30 wins, by the way. 30 wins is a pretty big deal, in my opinion, because it does kind of signify the extension into the next level of the GT. Like, there's a difference between, you know, top 1K and then 30 wins plus. Goes for a P.E.K.K.A the back for some reason. Just going to Xbow opposite because that was really aggressive. I don't know why he did that. Okay, I might lose the game right now, to be honest, because he does... Okay, the ability was bad in my opinion, though. I can get an early Tesla down to take that out. I can also log the LP, which I will just to prevent some damage. But I think I'll be fine just because he went ability. Let me kite this P.E.K.K.A over to the Tesla. Ice Spirit as well to reset the Ram charge, and then he's probably going to go for something else. Okay, Bomber. I'll get a late Knight down on top of the Bomber. Actually, I don't think I need to, yeah, because the tower's on it. I can kind of ignore that. I'm going to Xbow again, actually, because he spent a lot of elixir, like P.E.K.K.A plus Ram plus Bomber. And then look at the Duchess, guys. She's going to melt this Bandit. Goes for the Zap as well. Going to Archer's Bridge in case he went for, you know, a troop instead of zapping. And that's basically good game. Like, perfect elixir counting by me right there. Honestly, when it comes down to elixir counting, it's more of an art than a science. Like, you don't exactly know their exact elixir at all times. It mostly comes down to recognizing how often and how many troops they play. Like, say they spam their entire bar at the bridge. Like, say they play, you know, Bandit, Battle Ram plus Bomber, which this guy kind of did. That means he's low in elixir, so I knew he was low. That's why I went Xbow. And that's another situation called sack and attack, where you sack some damage to get an even better opportunity on offense. In that case, you know, it was him being a bit too aggressive, so I ignored the barbarians from the ram and went in and instead got a huge lock, which is definitely worth it. Okay, really good fireball by him. I was not exactly ready for it. At the same time, I kind of was, because I did get my nice reset down. Gonna get a knight on top of this bomber. It goes for the Evo zap, but I can still just kite this P.E.K.K.A around the world a little bit with my cycle cards. And yeah, just taking the P.E.K.K.A for a walk right now. Gonna get an Evo Tesla down. Look at that. Gonna reset the bandit. Beautiful card. I love Evo Tesla so much. That pulse is so satisfying. And that is going to be a nice defense. Now, I think he is actually back to P.E.K.K.A, but since he loves to P.E.K.K.A the back, let me predict another one. Okay, goes for LP instead. So he does have his P.E.K.K.A this time. But I still predicted a P.E.K.K.A the back. I'm going to still defend this Xbow with my Archers, Ice Spirit, Skellies. Oh, that was really clean. I get... okay, one bolt is kind of disappointing. But still, I'll go for my Knight like this for the Ghost plus LP. It should kite everything. Yep, really nice. Archers as well, because I need them. Ice Spirit as well, because I need that. And Tesla for the Ram. We are looking beautiful right now, guys. Like, P.E.K.K.A is a pretty annoying matchup. Like, I don't think it's a very free matchup for me anymore, because they do have the Bomber, they have the LP, but if you play well, you can still kind of get them. So going to log, he's going to go for the ability in a sec. He's going to get my Ice Spirit down to reset. Okay, not going to Knight. I was about to, obviously, but then he went for the Bomber. Let me just throw some salt in the wound right now and go for the activation. Good fireball. I think he was predicting Archers, but I went for the Knight instead, and that's going to be an activation, even though I take quite a lot of damage. I'm just going to fireball back because he went for a fireball. Honestly, why not? And, like, there's really nothing he can do at this point because I have an activation. I don't know why he went P.E.K.K.A the back. I literally have stacked Archers coming down. Yeah, he is dead right now. Like, that was kind of ill-advised, honestly. Okay, he actually does get a Bomber Splash, so that's going to be pretty frustrating. Gonna have to defend this now, but I should be fine. Just going to get my Tesla down. I think he has... No Evo Ram yet, right? Evo Ram just came out, so... He's playing Evo Zap and Evo Bomber. Gonna get my Archers Knight. He does go for the Fireball on the Archers, but it should be okay. I have an Evo Tesla if I need it. I think I will not need it, actually. Let me get my Skeletons down over here. Okay, really good Evo Zap, but I'll get my Archers for the Bomber, and that's gonna kill everything. Beautiful defense, if I do say so myself. Evo Tesla gonna melt that entire Ram before it even gets a chance to do anything remotely dangerous. Good Fireball on the Tesla as well, but still just not enough. Like, too little, too late. Just have to get back to a Fireball now, so log, double cycle cards, and 1 3 elixir card, and that is back to my Fireballs. That's going to be a good game, guys. Beautiful win against P.E.K.K.A. Honestly, he played a bit too aggressive with his P.E.K.K.As, and did some beautiful elixir counting myself in single elixir, if I do say so, and that is exactly how you manage that matchup. So again, not the easiest matchup after they've introduced all these new Evos and new cards in P.E.K.K.A, but still... you can play it pretty well. So that's going to be 30 wins, guys. I can't believe it. We're actually up here again. This is like the 5th time I've broken 30, or actually 6th time, actually, because I got another 30 win run. That was a top 200. So yeah, 30 wins, 30-1, amazing stuff, but I can't stop here. Let's go even higher. Alright, guys, into our match against this Japanese player. Gonna give him the good luck right now as he gives it back. And we're going for 32, maybe 33 wins. So 33 is my goal because I want to get a top 100, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the run. Like, I was 28-0. This is definitely the run if there's anything to go 30-0 in, or rather to go top 100 in. Like, this is it. So I'm going to go Xbow. He's not doing anything. When they play so passively like this, it's pretty okay to just go for an Xbow. Cannon guards Valk. Okay, I was not ready for that. I was really not ready for all of that. Like, the dude just dropped, again, his entire elixir bar, 4-3-3. But to be fair, he did defend my Xbow pretty well, so I guess it worked out. But Valk guards Cannon. Don't really know what deck this is. Probably Goblin Drill, I guess. Like, Drill is everywhere, so I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's some versions running Valk out there, guards, stuff like that, so... we'll see. I'll just go for Knight the back, kind of set up and bolster a potential offensive push again. Minor. Okay, what? Wait, Valk guards Minor. Oh, this might be Balloon. That would be pretty curious, actually, because Loon is not very common right now. Yeah, it is going to be Loon, guys. It's like, oh, I guess it makes sense because this guy is Japanese. There's this like deck that Japanese players love. It's like Minor Balloon with Valk, ExeNado, and that's what this guy is playing. So I guess, you know, it's like, it just runs in their blood. Like, they're so good at this deck. I don't know why. I'm going to Expo, though, inward tile tucked into my Tesla so it can help out. Ooh, he misplaces his cannon. That is huge, actually. That's going to kind of ruin his momentum right now because he has to overcommit to this Expo now. He also still has to worry about my Tesla. Like, if he goes for a Balloon, it'll just die to my Tesla. So I think that's why he's being a bit wary. Let me get a last second log. Beautiful log, no Valk hits. Gonna Ice Spirit to predict maybe a Executioner. Okay, goes for the Miner instead. I'll Knight, and I'll actually get back to an Expo. I think I'm like one off Expo. Yeah, so, oh, terrible NATO. With all due respect to him, I'm gonna go in again because that NATO, he's at like 2 or 3 elixir right now. I don't think he can get much down. Yeah, cannon. I'll get my Evo archers down. I think I actually missed. Yeah, I missed that cannon, but it's fine. Gonna log this Valk. This should be a lock. Okay, never mind. He has the Evo Zap, so he's actually gonna be alive right now. Pretty surprising, honestly. I was not expecting him to survive that sequence, but this guy obviously knows what he's doing. I mean, he's at 30 wins with Valk, ExeNado, Loon. Like, that's extremely impressive, honestly. So I'm going to go in. I might Tesla with this Loon. Okay, no, I'm not going to. Or with this Expo, rather. Because I thought he might go for a Balloon. So, okay, cannon was an overcommit, and he actually messed that placement up again. Wow. That's 2 for 2 on the missed cannons. Let's go. That's actually pretty huge. Because that's just... I mean, even if he didn't miss, though, that was kind of just a wasted 3 elixir. I'm going to go in the right because that cannon's still kind of sitting there being annoying. So let's try and make something happen in the other lane right now. And worst case, I can kind of just bait stuff out and get ready. Going to try and Fireball if he goes Exe. Okay, he doesn't. Let me log. And I'm 2 off Expo, guys, so I'm going to get back to another Expo. Archers and then Expo the left right now, and he's in a bit of trouble. Like, how does he deal with this dual lane pressure? I don't know if he does, honestly. Oh, archers, they screwed me. What? Okay, I'm going to go for a Fireball, though. Maybe Fireball late log. That would be a really nice play right now. Really clean offense. Yeah, we do get it off. Okay, we force out the Zap. We get a lock in the left, lock in the right. That was so satisfying, honestly. That is like the peak of satisfaction when you play Expo. When you get that perfect dual lane push that hits just right. So, I'm going to split my Evo archers now. He actually hasn't played a single Loon the whole game, I just noticed. But he's definitely playing Loon. Like, if it was Drill, he would have played a Drill by now, I feel. So going to Tesla for the Loon this time. He kind of has to go for a Balloon. Never mind, he has an Evo Zap. Man, Evo Zap is actually so good at taking out archers. I could go for a sneaky Fireball on the cannon plus Exe, but I feel like it's a bit too aggressive. Yeah, because I don't have Login Cycle for the guard, so I'll just chill. I'll split my archers again, and I'll kind of, like, you know, just take my losses, or take my winnings, rather. I have a bunch of archers on the board. I have a decent board state right now with the half-alive Evo Tesla, or normal Tesla, which is dead, but now I have an Evo Tesla in hand, so I'll actually Tesla for this Exe. It might retarget. I don't know if it's close enough. It was not, unfortunately, so no retargets there. Just gonna log, though, get back to another Expo. Goes for his first Loon of the game. Let me Skelly cycle back to my Tesla as efficiently as possible. Then get my archers as well. Pretty aggressive Zap as well on the tower. I really think this guy is screwed now. Like, I have an Expo, a double Tesla setup. I'm back to his second Expo, which I'm gonna go for in 1 second right now. Let me just go for that right now. Double Expo, double Tesla. Like, there's no way he's surviving. Evo archers. Okay, I'm 2 for 2 on missing cannons with my archers. What? But still, like, he can't really... Like, honestly, he's been holding his own. I have to give him props. I thought he would have lost this game a long time ago with how much offensive presence I've had on the board. But he's actually just, like, really good at defending. I don't know what it is. Like, these Japanese Loon players know what they're doing, man. But yeah, double Evo Tesla. Gonna Fireball Loon to kill it as well. There's no way he's surviving this. That Loon just got nuked beyond existence right now. And yeah, GG's. So beautiful win against Loon. Honestly, pretty good matchup for me. I mean, nothing I can complain about. I have Evo Archers, Evo Tesla. He has Evo Valk, Evo Zap. Like, Evo Valk's not the best, so he's giving the love, I guess. I don't know what that means, but I'll give him the good luck for the rest of his global tourney run. But yeah, we're going to get 31 wins, guys. Again, 33 is the goal. I kind of want to get a secured top 100 right now. That's kind of what I'm feeling. As you can see, we're getting higher and higher on the leaderboard. 32 is top 50, so I think we can make it. 31-1 is still a phenomenal start, so I'll see what I can do. But I can't believe we're this high, guys. It almost feels surreal, but I really just can't stop now. All right, into our next match against Al Hareth. Gonna give him good luck. I was actually checking out the global tourney leaderboard, guys. I know what this guy's playing. Yeah, he's playing Lava Hound, because I took a look at everyone I could match, because honestly, queue time was taking like 10 billion years, because when you get this high up in wins, it just really takes a long time. So, okay, goes for the Bomber. Pretty expected. I mean, out of a Lava Hound deck, they do run the Bomber. So I'm just gonna let this go. iDrag, please go in front of the Lava Hound, I beg you. Okay, it does, thank God. Gonna get my Tesla down for the Bomber, I think. Goes for the arrows as well. Should kill the Bomber, and then help with the Lava Hound, and we should be okay. I don't know what elixir he's at right now, but hopefully nothing too devastating for me. Oh no, okay, that actually is devastating for me. Wait, I have to get back to my archers. My cycle is so awkward right now. I'm gonna get my archers down though, and I have to go for a late fireball as well to kill this loon. Let me fireball right now. Goes for a good zap to protect the Lava Hound pups. That's a good play actually. Have to Ice Spirit to guards. I think I lost, guys. Wait, what? Oh no, I can't. I don't even know what went wrong. I know I messed up, I just don't really know where. Like, I'm a bit nervous, I guess. I mean, it's not like me to lose a matchup like this. Lava Hound's one of my best matchups, and he gets the tower in the first minute. Oh no, this is really bad. Calls good game too, wow. I mean, honestly, it kind of is good game. Still gonna try my best to come back though, but geez, this is rough. On the bright side, I have my Evo archers. I can maybe make something happen with them. If I can, like, pull something out of thin air. If I can conjure the biggest comeback of all time. But we'll see what we can do. Gonna get my Evo archers down right now, stacked against this Inferno dragon. Goes for the arrows, but I don't think he's back to zap. He just zapped with the lava push. So, wait, he is what? Okay. Anyway, I'll Tesla to predict the balloon. He definitely has to go loon. Yep, beautiful prediction. And that should basically kill the balloon. Let me Ice Spirit as well. Yep, that's a dead balloon. Please Tesla survive and hit the bomber. Beautiful. Let me log as well to kill that. And that's going to be a really nice lock, actually. Good offensive pressure by me. Really nice sequence. Basically predicted the loon with the Tesla. That's a really good play you can make. That someone taught me a while ago. The loon actually does go towards the Tesla, not the Xbow. I'm going to have to get back to another Xbow. Goes for the iDrag. I'm just going to go in, honestly. I don't have a choice. Like, I really do not have a choice right now. Knight as well. I think he's back to loon at this point, so I kind of have to give it up. Still gonna Ice Spirit to get as much of a lock as I can. Okay, really good that he goes for the Evo Zap, though. I think he was, like, kind of panicking, because that was a really aggressive Evo Zap. Guys, I don't know if this is possible. Do you believe in me? Like, I have to take his tower. Okay, goes for the predictive iDrag. As I said in the drill match that one time, people like to be super aggro at some point with their predictions against Xbow. Beautiful log. This should be a lock, right? Yeah, that's a lock. Oh my god, I think we got the tower. Wait, there's no way, guys. I think we actually got the tower. I might pull the biggest YOLO move of all time and go for Knight Evo Archers the Pocket. I'm gonna do it. Look at this, guys. He's not ready for it. Oh my god, that is basically tower down, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so much damage. That is such a fun play. Like, that is so sneaky, guys. Do not tell people I told you about that play. Like, no one is ready for it, and I just, like, it came to me because I know that play. Like, I've known about it for a while, and I was debating every, like, decision tree in my head. Like, is this worth it? What comes next if I go for it? Like, if I failed, I might have lost the game, but it worked out. I can't believe it. We actually came back, guys, in this impossible situation. Like, we were down a tower in the first minute. We were down 1,500 damage as well. I took his entire left tower in the tower trade and then got him with that trick. Like, that was so nice. I actually played this one so clean. With the exception of the start. The start was absolutely atrocious. Like, don't get me wrong, that was really bad. I should never have put myself in that position. But still, I'm so happy I was able to get the win. Beautiful comeback. Again, I really should not have lost that game. I have to, like, probably rewatch the replay and take a look at what I did wrong, because that was just not an acceptable start to that match. But it's all good because I was actually able to win and come back. That's going to be 32-1. Look at that flawless start. Like, okay, there's one flaw, there's one loss, but near flawless. Like, and we are basically top 100 now. I know it. Like, 32 is basically top 100 guaranteed. That said, I don't want to stop here. I want to get 33, as I said. Like, that's basically my goal. So I'm going to go for one more win at least. I mean, I have 4 losses to give, so there's no way this is going to go, like, badly, right? Like, surely I'll be able to get at least one more, but yeah, beautiful win. Alright, guys, found a match against this guy, and I was looking again. When you get this high up in the GT, guys, I've also been talking to a friend who's been helping me out, because once you get this high up, like, people start helping their friends out, people start, you know, scouting out opponents, and there is a very high chance I face either Goblin Drill or a Giant Graveyard. In fact, it's one of the only 3 deck archetypes I can face, if I can just speak clearly. Giant Graveyard, Goblin Drill, and also there's a bit of Lava Hound, because Lava Hound's so broken right now, honestly. But yeah, so my friend helped me scout this out, and we decided that this was the most likely matchup to face, so I decided to switch versions a bit. I'm playing Bomber Bow with the Poison and E-Spirit, because again, I kind of expected Giant Graveyard, which hard counters the living hell out of 3.0 Cycle, so I still think I could win if I play super well. I just don't want to take that gamble, though, when I'm this up in the GT. I also lost to a Drill player. It was so frustrating. Like, it was literally a 100-0 matchup. He had Evo Knight, Evo Bomber, so there's really nothing I could do. Let me see if I can get an Evo Bomber on this LP, though. I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, let me get the Evo Bomber down. That should be at least one double bounce on the tower. Here we get one. Here we get another. Oh, we can. That's so beautiful. Look at that. 1,000 damage. Evo Bomber, such a broken card. Really good lineup as well. You kind of have to know when to pick your spots with that card. Just going to pre-Tesla now. I have to get back to my Evo Tesla, of course. And this is going to be an ultimate exercise in patience, guys, because he's playing Giant Graveyard. He has so much poison bait in this deck, like Witch, LP, even some other stuff, but I just can't take the bait. I just have to defend and save poison for the graveyard, so that's my goal right now. He does go for the arrows, which is fine. I can actually just defend with my bomber now, and he can't go arrows on the bomber, so it actually works out pretty well. I'm going to log as well just for safe measures, and I will not Xbow. I want to, but he predicts me, so beautiful. Actually, just going to go for another Tesla, just setting up for defense, just chilling, and I am actually really happy about the situation. Like, it's not that great, but it's as good as I can ask for in this situation right now. I'm going to E-Spirit, going to get, and actually I'm not going to Bomber. Yeah, he goes for the Evo Zap, pretty well played on his end. I have to let that go now. I'm not going to Bomber either. Like, I can't really Bomber that, so I think I just maybe, I don't even know what to cycle. I guess Bomber. Yeah, probably going to Graveyard right now. I'll wait for this Tesla to die and then get an Evo Tesla down. Oh, look at this, guys. Evo Tesla E-Spirit should kill the bats. Never mind, Evo Tesla kills bats by itself. I love that card, man. Probably one of my favorite cards of all time right now. Like, Evo Archers are probably the first, or Xbow, and then Evo Teslas are right up there as well. Like, I love that card, man. Goodbye, Evo Bats. No worries there. I'm gonna get a second Tesla down. I'm just stacking Teslas at this point, like Elon Musk out here. Gonna get a poison on the graveyard. E-Spirit should, actually my E-Spirit chains onto the graveyard, so bats are still living it big, but the Tesla helps out. So honestly, guys, I've been playing this game immaculately so far, like super clean, super pristine, pretty much no mistakes at all. Gonna get another Tesla stacked, and this is risky, but I'm gonna get a bomber lineup on the skeleton. I think I can get one. Can we get one? We don't. Okay, that was not worth it. Actually, we killed a witch, so it was kind of worth it. Like, okay, we don't kill the witch. What? But we basically killed a witch, I guess. But yeah, I'm saving poison for every graveyard because Duchess is just really bad against graveyard. At least Giant Graveyard. Like, she does well against the graveyard by herself if it's not tanked for. But the Giant tanking makes it really tough. Okay, we get the Bowler predict with the Tesla. Let me Bomber to snipe. Let me get the Log to kill the LP as well. And this is looking super promising right now, guys. Gonna get a Knight. Gonna get an E-Spirit down. I think we get a lock. He goes for the Evo Zap, but this should still be a lock, right? Yeah, we do get one. Oh my god, I'm playing out of my mind right now. Like, this Giant Graveyard guy is getting put on a t-shirt. Gonna get another Xbow down. I have a Bomber. He gets the Giant down late. He was not high enough Elixir. Let me get a Tesla down because he doesn't have Zap back in cycle. We just absolutely destroyed Giant Graveyard, guys. We took like 600 damage the whole game. Beautiful win. That is still not my matchup, even though I have this deck. Actually, it might be because he didn't have the Bomber or minions, I guess. He had bats, which E-Spirit is good against. But still, that's going to be a win, guys. Perfectly orchestrated matchup check. And that's going to be 33-2. Number 45 in the entire world. With only 2 losses. Like, this is just insane. I can't believe it. Like, this is the GT run of dreams. There's only 1 hour left. I've just been like, oh my god, on a crazy streak. I'm going to have to create a clan as well to advertise my YouTube. Alright, guys. We found a match against a P.E.K.K.A player. Unfortunately, I took 2 losses. I'm now 33-4, so it is pretty tense because I want to get a new record. I want to get 35 wins, man. I've been at 34 for years now. I literally got my number 22 finish in April 2021 when I was serving the military, so literally like almost 3 years ago at this point. I've been at 34 wins as the record in the GT. I have not beaten it yet. I've gotten 31 before. 2 times I've gotten 32. I think I got 31 3 times, and then I got 32 as well for my other GT emotes, and then top 200 as well. But yeah, I kind of choked, so my first loss was when I tried to snipe that same giant guy. But like, long story short, I'm an Xbow player. I do play other decks at decently high level. I did make a video showcasing my CRL run, which is pretty nice, but at the same time, I still don't have like the game sense of a beatdown player, so I tried to snipe him with a beatdown deck, because quite frankly, there's like nothing that can snipe Giant Graveyard. It's such a broken deck, like beyond belief. But my friend, who's been helping me out in the GT, shout out to him, he helped me cook up a Goblin Giant Mother Witch deck to snipe it, but I kind of messed up because I played single really bad. Like, I cycled a Fishman when I shouldn't have, I cycled a Mother Witch when I shouldn't have, and I basically choked with an aggressive Lightning at the end as well, so I lost by like a few hundred HP against Giant Graveyard guy, with a good matchup as well. That was kind of on me. At the same time, though, Giant Graveyard's such an annoying deck, it's still really hard to snipe, but that was my loss. And then this guy is actually a P.E.K.K.A player. I saw him on the leaderboard, like, creeping up, and I actually did lose to him just now with this exact version. Like, I'm playing Bomber Bow now. Oh, we get a double bounce. That's beautiful. One more, maybe? Okay, we get one more bomb hit, so that's nice. That said, this is going to be a tough defense, but I think Evo Tesla can carry. We get the Pulse number 1, Pulse number 2, and yeah, we should be fine if I just log. I'm down Elixir right now, but the good news is that I have an Evo Tesla to ward off any future pushes, and we're about to hit double, so I should be okay. But yeah, he did play well. Like, he's a good P.E.K.K.A player. Like, he kind of knew what he was doing, and he kind of got me. So I'm just going to defensive Xbow. I do not want to fireball that. I don't want to go opposite lane of where I have damage right now, so I kind of just want to chill. And I'll get a Ice Spirit down to freeze this Ram, and then I think a Bomber to cycle back to my Evo Bomber. And we are pretty chilling right now, like big chilling actually. I don't really have to worry about too much. I think he has a Bomber in this deck too, yeah, so only real concern of all time in this matchup is the Evo Bomber. Nothing else should ever break through if I don't let it. So I'm just going to change my playstyle. Again, he knows what he's doing, and I am not like really that warmed up with this variant. Like, I think if I had Archers, I definitely would have beat this guy last time, but I had Bomber. I had this version, you know, I'm playing with Bomber Fireball, because, again, there's quite a lot of Drill. I also wanted to get this P.E.K.K.A guy, so I thought Bomber would be pretty nice. Mostly against the Drill, though, because Drill is, like, pretty much impossible against a good player with 3.0. I had 2 losses already against it in the GT, and numerous wins as well. But yeah, gonna get a Knight down as well. This is a bit aggressive, but I think it's worth it. Okay, that was not worth it at all. Like, I spent so much Elixir. I'm in a lot of trouble right now, actually. But yeah, anyway, like, I'm trying to change up my playstyle in this match, as you guys can see. Like, I'm playing super defensive, super patient, because I just don't want to choke right now. Gonna get an Evo Tesla down, gonna log all of this. Look at that beautiful Pulse and Stun. I love this card, man. It's so good. And we're going to survive. But that was a really close call. I don't think I can do that anymore. Like, that aggressive Xbow pressure in the right was well-intentioned by me, but it didn't work out in execution, so I'm going to change it up. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. He's going P.E.K.K.A the back to, like, bait me into going aggressively, but I'm not going to fall for it, especially because the LP is, like, a huge bailout against Xbow. Everyone knows that, so I'm just going to chill instead. I'm going to get a Knight down for this Ghost. I'm going to get a Tesla as well. And, like, it's just really a defensive game right now. That's all that comes down to it. Like, I can't do much except defend, so that's all I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to focus on. That's my strength right now in this matchup, because if I defend perfectly, he just does not have much recourse, so that's my goal. Going to get Skeletons down as well. No hits. Defensive Exo again. Like, this is all that it comes down to. I just have to survive until the tiebreaker and win with spell damage, because honestly, the new P.E.K.K.A versions, as I said in the other game against P.E.K.K.A, are pretty frustrating. That said, though, I feel a bit aggressive right now. Okay, let's break me with the LP, but I think we got him. That should be at least 1 Bomber hit on the tower. Yeah, we get 1. Can we get 2? We can. Okay, beautiful. Now, that's all I need, like, 100% for a win. So now I just have to defend, and that's a good game. Gonna log. Evo Tesla is putting in quite a lot of work right now, and his Bomber does not hit the tower. Beautiful. Goes P.E.K.K.A. I am going to defend. I'm going to go against my instinct that's screaming to Xbow opposite. I'm just going to chill and ultra defend, because I do not want to choke in any way. Going to Fireball on the LP and Ram, not as a form of tower damage, but just as a form of getting value. Log to kill the LP as well. Get back to a Fireball for the Mother Witch, and that is definitely a good game. Let's go, guys. That's going to be 34 wins, so once more, we have reached our GT record, and this should be like top 30 in the world, I think, at this point. So he gives it well played. I'll give it to him as well. You know, we are 1 for 1 right now. Like, I beat him once, he beat me once. Honestly, props to this guy for being a good sport as well. GG's to him. That was really fun. Like, just two games, 1 win, 1 loss. I got my get back, so I was able to win the second time around. I'm glad I did. So yeah, that's gonna be 32 in the world, guys. Let's go. That is awesome. There are 20 minutes left in the GT. I have to be patient, because I can face that Giant Graveyard guy again. I don't want to, but like, I might have to. I really want to get Drill if I can, much more than Giant Graveyard, but we'll see what we can do, I guess. I'm gonna wait a bit before queuing. Alright, guys. Oh, no. Okay, we got our game against the Giant guy. This is the match for 35 wins and a possible new record in my GT, like, accolades of all time. So, gonna Bomber first. And, yep, he's playing Giant Graveyard. You know, I thought maybe I could get him with reverse psychology, because, you know, maybe he would think that I'm gonna snipe him again with another beatdown deck. So, he would switch decks, but nope. Dude is still playing Giant Graveyard, so nothing new. That said, there is actually something new, because he switched versions. That's really bad. Like, this is definitely going to be a hard counter now, because he has Evo Bomber. He did not have that before, which means he switched versions. Before, he had Evo Zap and Evo Bats. I don't like the Evo Bomber at all. Like, that is not a good sign for me in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, it's good against Xbow. and it's also just, it's a sign that he switched decks, so he probably knows, like, you know, what I did to him. The first time I got him, I played with Xbow, Poison, Bomber. Now he switched versions as well. He probably has, like, a different card in here that he didn't have before to screw me over, because that's just what Giant Graveyard players do, and any good player does. Like, okay, goes for the Evo Bomber. I kind of have to E-Spirit Log. I can't afford to let that get too much damage, so I think that was a double bounce. You know, it's annoying, but it is what it is. I just have to let it go and move on. Gonna center Tesla. I have to get back to my Evo Tesla as fast as I can, and I am nervous, man. Like, this is not a good matchup for me at all. And oh, he has minions. Yeah, that's probably a good game, guys. Honestly, like, I'm not feeling good about this right now because, I mean, minions are so good. Like, I can't do anything about them. My tower sucks against them, and the Tesla is all I have. I have to Bomber to cut them opposite lane. Then I'm gonna go in. Ooh, terrible prediction, Bomber. Maybe he thought I was going to go same lane, but it didn't work out. But I can maybe get a lock right now. If I log, oh, he goes for the arrows. I could Tesla. I don't think it's worth it, though, because, I mean, I don't think I want to waste my Evo Tesla on, like, a 1 HP Xbow. I just don't think it's worth it. Also, we just had 69 viewers. Nice. Yeah, this is. I'm not really nervous about the viewers. Like, I'm used to playing on a stage of a lot of people whenever I get high up in the GTs. What I'm more worried about is the matchup itself. Like, that's actually making me very nervous right now. So let me just Evo Tesla the middle. The good news is Evo Tesla plus E-Spirit does kill minions, so I guess that helps. Oh, he predicted my Bomber with a Giant. Man, I hate to say it, but this is actually a decent Giant Graveyard player. Like, I really don't like Giant Graveyard players, but this guy's actually pretty solid. Like, he knows what he's doing. I do have a good setup, though. Double Teslas right now with an Evo one. I can maybe get him with this, so let me go Xbow. Knight to predict a Bomber, or a Bowler, rather. He goes for the Giant instead. Minions should be well accounted for by the tower. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. We did melt the Giant, but he gets the Bowler down in time, and it's so unfortunately he just has so many counters to me. I can't really do anything. I'm just feeling it slip away, guys. Like, I'm honestly just feeling this game slip away from me, and it feels really bad. Because Giant Graveyard's, like, the worst way to go out, man. But at the same time, it's expected. Like, am I really surprised that I'm getting Giant Graveyard for the final game? Not really. I'm gonna Poison, then Evo Tesla to kill these minions. Pretty nice play, as you can see. And I think I can go in. I might go in the left, because he might expect me to go in the right, so... Yeah, he does. So I'll go in the left instead to kind of shake things up. Knight to predict a Bowler again. He does get the good placement off, though. Man, let me Bomber log. Maybe get a lock with the Bomber. No, we don't. We don't get anything. This is so tough. As you can see, like, this version, especially because he has Bomber and minions, is, like, literally a 100-0 matchup, no matter what Xbow version I have. I played this version to kind of increase my odds, which does help me out compared to 3.0, of course. But it's still not really the best. Like, there's still nothing I can really do at the end of the day. It's a very tough matchup nonetheless. So, gonna go in again, but I am again just feeling it, like, drain away slowly but surely. It's slipping away from my grip. So, good log, but yeah, like, he has 50 billion Xbow counters. Bowler, Giant, LP, and Bomber as well. Like, he has way too many Xbow counters for my liking, man. And, like, the problem with this matchup is that there's no way to break through. It's not really that I can't defend. I can defend just fine, but I can't break through. Anyway, we're in trouble now. I have to make something happen. Let me see what I can do. Let me go for an Evo Tesla. We caught the Bowler. We also clipped the Bomber. Let me log as well. We might get a lock right now. Bomber to melt. He gets the Giant down. No, if I got that lock, I might have won. But he goes for the arrows as well. He's going to predict me to go in again, so I might go in the right to switch things up. Yeah, he's going to predict me to go in again, so I'm going to go in the right. Tesla as well. Oh my god, he wasted the zap as well. That should be a lock. He wasted the Bowler predicting my Xbow on the left. We do get a connection. Let me get my Knight, E-Spirit, Bomber, everything in the world down to tank. Poison. Wait, how is he already back to a zap? Are you kidding me? I swear I outcycled him, but he's back to the zap. That's so depressing, man. No, I don't think I can get him. Like, I just barely get this poison down in time, but it's not enough. And he gets the graveyard. No, dude, this is actually really heartbreaking. Like, I almost came back as well. Like, in the most impossible odds, I almost came back, and he just barely wins by 400. I can't believe it. That is such a sad way, and he's BMing as well. Like, wow, what a great guy. What a great Giant Graveyard player. But it is what it is, guys. That is how these GTs go. Final loss to Giant Graveyard, you know, it is what it is. It's bittersweet. I still am not able to break my curse of 34 wins. That's twice now. But still, 34 is 34. It's still amazing. As you can see, I am literally 34 and 5 and 32 in the entire world. Like, I can't complain about 32 in the entire world. That is like a top 50 finish in the GT with 3.0 Cycle. I know I played Bomber at the end, but that was like just at the end, like the last like 4 games. Like, literally, that's about it. So, yeah, here's the loss where I tried to snipe him with the Goblin Giant deck that did not go well. But otherwise, I lost to this Impossible Drill version. There's the other Impossible Drill version I lost to as well. That was my first loss, so really no shame in my losses, honestly, except for that other Goblin Giant one. And actually the P.E.K.K.A one. There were 2 losses I definitely could have won if I played better. But for the most part, I think I played out of my mind this GT, and this is a phenomenal performance. I'm so excited to be able to be achieving this high again, just proving to myself that, you know, I have what it takes to achieve. So that's about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching my run, being part of this journey with me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.